Thank you for joining us for Ireland webinar. So, meanwhile, let me introduce the host. I welcome Nilanjana Shin. She is the senior recruitment advisor for Trinity College Dublin. Here if we talk about the Trinity College Dublin, this is one of the top and renowned educational institution in the world. This research university is actually located in Dublin, which is the capital city of Ireland. This university is founded in 1592. So Trinity is a historic university making a modern impact. So coming to the university rankings, the university has ranked as Ireland's #1 university by the Times Higher Education World University Rankings 2020 and the QS World University Rankings 2020 and the Academic Ranking of the World Universities 2019. So I will now request Nilanjana Shin to take the session further. Over to you, ma'am.
Thanks very much. I hope you are able to see my screen and also that I'm audible.
Yes, you're audible.
Thank you. So good afternoon, everyone. I am Nilanjana Shin. I am the Senior Recruitment Advisor for Trinity College Dublin. I'm delighted to be here today. I'm very grateful to Storm Overseas for giving us this opportunity. And I'm here to talk to you about how Trinity can add a unique edge and acceleration to both your education as well as your career path. But before telling you about Trinity, I'll give you a very quick overview of Ireland to give you an insight about the real post-study career outcomes and also the abundance of industry interface that is available to students through projects, internships, and also part-time job opportunities during their journey as a student. So Ireland is a small country, both in size and population.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt you. You're not very audible. Could you just place the mic close to yourself?
Yes. Is it better now?
Better, yeah.
All right. So Ireland is a small country, both in size and population, but it is also one that packs a punch way above its weight with a long tradition in education excellence, as well as in offering an innovative and creative culture, because of which it is known as the land of saints and scholars. It is among the top 12 safest countries in the world and is hence a very friendly, a very welcoming destination for international students. With Brexit, it is now the only English-speaking country in the European Union, and it offers a graduate scheme or job search visa for international students who complete a bachelor degree and a 2-year visa to those who complete a master degree in Ireland. Moving now to the economic climate. So this slide presents the economic climate in Ireland, which is the fastest growing economy in Europe, and that is due to the presence of over 1,200 leading global companies that have substantial operations in the country. A majority of them have their European headquarters in Ireland. ICT, financial services, medical tech, and biopharma are the key sectors of Irish economy. Ireland is world's second largest exporter of IT and computer services. Global giants like Google, Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, LinkedIn, Twitter, Intel, Accenture, HP, IBM, PayPal, to name just a few of the many organizations that have their European headquarters in Ireland, while Dublin is Europe's hub of top gaming companies like EA Games, Big Fish, PopCap, Zynga, Jolt, Havoc, Riot Games, and numerous other organizations. Neck to neck with ICT is the financial services sector, which is led by more than 250 global firms, including half of world's top 50 banks. Together, they account for annual fund administration worth over 1.8 trillion euros. Now, my reason to highlight the bustling economic scenario in Ireland is to give you a clear sense of the employability options that are readily available to international students. Going back to the third key sector, which is biotech, pharma, and biopharma, which is driven by over 300 leading companies, such as Johnson & Johnson, GlaxoSmithKline, Novartis, Abbott, Bayer, and many more. This makes Ireland the top European country for international pharmaceutical investment. Last but certainly not the least is the medical technology sector that has made Ireland a global leader for medical device and diagnostic products and the second largest employer of medtech professionals across Europe. We have more than 450 world-leading companies like Becton Dickinson, Boston Scientific, Guidant, Medtronic, and Stryker that are involved in developing, manufacturing, and marketing medical devices, and thus offering substantial employment opportunities for science and engineering graduates. Ireland is also the most entrepreneurial country in Europe, so there is a lot of support which is available in terms of funding and mentorship for all kinds of startups. Moving now to Ireland's capital city, Dublin, which, as you can see, lies almost at the center of the universe. It is a young, friendly, cosmopolitan city and one of the best student cities in the world, offering a safe and stimulating experience as a UNESCO City of Literature, while also being a global tech hub. This is an aerial view of our 47-acre campus that is located right in the heart of Dublin city centre. So this is Trinity, and it is one of the 7 ancient universities of the world, along with Oxford and Cambridge. These 7 universities are ancient because they're all more than 400 years old. Trinity was founded by Queen Elizabeth I under the same legal charter as Oxford and Cambridge, making them our sister colleges. And today we continue to offer the same model of superior education. Here's another view of our global campus of cobbled squares, historic buildings, and green playing fields that also houses extensive state-of-the-art modern facilities, including the Sports Center, Science Gallery, Nanoscience Research Center, Log Room Hub, and the Biomedical Sciences Institute. This is a snapshot of our campuses located in the Global Innovation Hub and surrounded by numerous unmistakable corporate giants. So Trinity is globally recognized as a research-intensive university, and there are several reasons for it. To name a few, it is the recipient of largest amount of research funding in Ireland and the only Irish university to be part of the prestigious LERU, that is the League of European Research Universities. All our teaching staff are PhD scholars and a majority are thought leaders in their respective fields. Trinity's campus is Ireland's largest research centre, which hosts national centres funded by Science Foundation Ireland alongside our own research institutes. Most importantly, being a research-led institution has a clear impact on the way our courses are designed. Every student has to complete a capstone project, which accounts for 1/3 of the final degree mark and is directly linked to a real industry or research project. Here, I would also like to mention that when students step into the global job market, it is this capstone project which is going to determine their career path in terms of what kind of employers will be interested in their profile, the kind of jobs they will be eligible for, and also the starting salaries. A prospective employer will always assess your competence and suitability to the job on the basis of this capstone project, as that is your individual work and a showcase of your personal practice of the knowledge and skills acquired throughout your program. The capstone project also allows our students to pursue a PhD directly after your undergraduate program. So Trinity is a historic university that has made an indelible mark on Ireland and the world for over 4 centuries, and we have continued to change and evolve with every generation. Some quick facts for your easy reference. Trinity has actively built on its tradition of academic excellence, and in our 428th year, we remain Ireland's #1 university, and we are ranked 101st in the world according to the latest QS rankings. With over 400 industry partners, we are ranked among the top 100 in the world for employability of our graduates and #1 in Ireland for employer reputation and alumni outcomes. We have also been ranked the most entrepreneurial university throughout Europe for the 6th consecutive year. We are a medium-sized university with about 18,000 students from over 120 countries, and these include about 5,000 postgrad and 13,000 undergrad students. Trinity is the 8th most international university in the world, according to the latest Times Higher Education World Rankings. 28% of our student body and 40% of our academic staff are international. American students represent the largest community of non-EU students on our campus. And in terms of Indian student numbers, currently we have about 645 Indian students, of which about 490 are on postgraduate programs and about 153 are pursuing undergraduate programs. Here are some of our illustrious and world-renowned alumni that range from immortal writers, scientists, political leaders, Nobel laureates, and entrepreneurs. We have 3 faculties and 24 schools. The Faculty of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences is the largest with 12 schools. Engineering, Maths, and Science has 8 schools, and Health Sciences has 4 schools. Together, they offer 116 undergraduate and 166 postgraduate programs. For a majority of the subjects that we offer, we are ranked among the top 150 in the world. For example, our School of Computer Science is among the top 100, while English, History, Economics, Political Science, and Nursing are among the top 50. However, you have to be mindful that the rankings keep changing every year, but this is just an indicator of the high quality of education that Trinity stands for. We offer 4 years honors degrees in almost all disciplines, and there are 2 subject areas, engineering and computer science, in which we offer 5 years integrated professional master degrees. I'll talk about that a little more in a minute. And coming to our academic schedules, these are a mix of timetabled and independent study. The proportion depends on the subject area, which is very similar to the US system. So for humanities related programs, it is 25% timetabled and the rest is independent study, while it is the other way around for the lab-based STEM subjects. Years 1 and 2 do not contribute to the final bachelor degree mark, but students have to pass every module. Year 3 accounts for 30% of the final mark, and year 4 accounts for 70%, out of which 40% is on the basis of a capstone project that I've already talked about. Before going further, I will briefly touch upon a new and extremely ambitious initiative at Trinity called E3. It focuses on engineering, environment, and emerging technologies. So E3 is a multi-million euros initiative, which is the first of its kind in the history of Ireland and among the first internationally. The core objective of E3 is to create a seamless and innovative integration of teaching, project work, and research. State-of-the-art, world-class learning facilities, innovative research, and industry collaboration are the key drivers of E3. The E3 Research Institute, which will be a venue for large-scale research programs, will be located at the heart of Grand Kennel Innovation District in Dublin, which essentially is the Silicon Valley in Europe. Our new facilities are due to be ready by the end of 2022 or early 2023. And we also offer dedicated scholarships for all programs that fall under E3. I'll talk about that also in a bit. So the top 4 schools in our Faculty of Engineering, Maths, and Science are the ones that come under E3 initiative, the top 4 here. I'll now very quickly take you through some of our most popular programs, starting with these 2 programs which are offered by our School of Computer Science. So one is Computer Science and the other is Computer Science and Business. So as I've already mentioned, our School of Computer Science is among the top 100 in the world, and it hosts 2 national research centers funded by Science Foundation Ireland. One is Connect and the other is Adapt, which you can see here. They focus on developing innovative network technologies for diverse application requirements, global communication, massive volumes of data, multiple languages and devices, Internet of Things, and building real test beds. Our graduates are the most highly sought after by top employers based in Ireland, and we have an unmatched track record of tech startups. Research at our own School of Computer Science ranges from artificial intelligence to graphics and vision technologies, as well as statistics and information systems. In the last 6 years, Trinity has been consistently ranked #1 in Europe for producing entrepreneurs, and we have established an ideas workspace called Tangent, which you can see here, and it offers a suite of supports and facilities for our students and staff, as well as to the dynamic community across Dublin. Within Tangent, we have a student startup accelerator program, which you can see here, called Launchbox. And Launchbox helps students to grow their ideas and secure investment funding. To contextualize, I'm delighted to share that in 2019 alone, Launchbox secured over 4 billion euros in investment capital. What this means for you as a student is that if you have an idea, we have the system in place to help you translate it into a living and breathing reality. So computer science at Trinity is an immersive program, and it covers the breadth and depth of the subject. You can choose the 4-year course, which is fully taught. The other option is the 5-year integrated professional master's qualification, which includes a 6-month paid internship in the second semester of year 4. Students decide whether they would want a 4-year option or a 5-year route towards the end of year 3. So you do not have to decide upfront. These are some examples and process of industry or research lab internships for our students. The internships are arranged through Speed Connect, which is an event with internship host companies, organizations, or research labs. And students work on real projects or products while being supported by host mentor as well as TCD Academic Association. Computer Science and Business is a 4-year joint program which is offered in conjunction with our business school. Years 1 and 2 are common, where students pursue modules from both subjects. And from year 3 onwards, students have a choice to major in either business or computer science. And there is also an option for joint honors or double majors in both the subjects. So there is quite a bit of flexibility available to the students. Management Science and Information Systems is an advanced program for those students who aim to graduate with multidisciplinary skills, such as being numerate as well as business and computer literate. The program provides students the opportunity to undertake a project for a client in the real business world in the 4th year, and career outcomes range from information technology management to quality control as well as marketing. Graduates of this program are particularly sought after by leading management consultancy firms and financial firms in London, New York, as well as IFSC within Dublin. Moving now to our 180 years old School of Engineering, which is ranked among the top 200 in the world and is one of the oldest engineering schools in the world as well. The first 2 years of our undergrad engineering course are common entry, meaning that all students follow a common curriculum of basic courses. Towards the end of year 2, students choose to specialize in one of the 6 streams of the engineering profession, which you can see here. I'll tell you a little bit more about the structure of this program. So we take a total of about 200 students every year, which split across the 6 streams from 3rd year onwards. So years 1 and 2 will see large class sizes, but from year 3 onwards, the class sizes shrink considerably to just about 15 to 30 students per class. Students can choose the 4-year course, which is fully taught, or the 5-year integrated master qualification, in which they have 3 options to design their year 4. So they can choose to spend the entire year at Trinity, or they can choose to spend the first semester at Trinity and the second semester as a 6-month paid internship. Or the third option is to spend the first semester at Trinity and the second semester as part of international exchange at one of our over 300 partner universities across the world. Here, I would also like to clarify about a question we are often asked, and that is, Why does Trinity offer BAI or MAI degrees in engineering instead of BSc or BEng degrees? Well, the answer is that Trinity, like all other ancient universities, predates the first BSc degrees. Our School of Engineering, as well as our science and engineering programs, have grown out of maths and philosophy, which historically have been classified as arts. So Trinity, as well as Oxford and Cambridge, that are our sister colleges, they follow the same academic nomenclature and award BA degrees, which are at par with any BEng degree. They're very well respected across the world, and they're fully accredited by Engineers Ireland. Engineering with Management is a specialized course right from year one, and we accept about 30 students per year. So statistically, nearly all engineers move into management positions during their career. This program is for students who would like to do that more quickly. It is aimed at engineers who want to become managers, specifically in the manufacturing sector. But of course, the skills which are learned can be applied to other fields too. And it is a good choice for those who are unsure if they want to do business or do they want to do engineering. So students of this program take approximately 75% of the classes which are taken by students of mechanical and manufacturing engineering program. And this would include science and design courses. The other 25% covers business and management subjects like management science, applications of statistics, and data science. Engineering with Management is also a fully accredited honors degree with an option ranked among the top 100 in the QS employability rankings, and this is largely due to the fact that curriculum across all our courses is designed to ensure that applicants are prepared to enter the workforce at the top of their fields. Irish market is extremely strong for engineering graduates, and the starting salary is around 30,000 euros, but it rises very fast. As the slide shows, a vast majority of our graduates directly progress to industry employment with corporates in biotech, pharma, building services, as well as design sector, which range from Abbott, Bank of Ireland, Mercedes, Rolls-Royce to Microsoft, Accenture, and PwC. Our graduate employers are typically a mix of multinational and SMEs. This year, we have launched 2 new programs within E3 that are the first of their kind in Ireland as well as internationally. The first is this one, which is Environmental Science and Engineering. This one also offers an option of 5-year integrated master degree, just like all other engineering and computer science programs. This is the structure of the program, and we also have dedicated scholarships available for both of these new programs. The second one is Computer Science and Geography. Both these programs provide students with a fundamental grounding in natural sciences and engineering and in the applied skills which are required to develop sustainable solutions for major societal and environmental challenges, particularly the ones that have been set out within the UN Sustainable Development Goals. So both these programs are aligned to those Sustainable Development Goals. Moving now to science at Trinity, which is embedded in our tradition of scientific excellence. 2 of our alums in science have won Nobel Prizes. In 1951, Ernest Walton won the Nobel Prize in Physics, and just 6 years ago, Professor William Campbell won the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. Professor Campbell is the one who launched our new science undergraduate programs in 2017, which you can see on the slide here. Thus, we are very proud to say that these programs are the result of the vision of a Nobel laureate. Excuse me. So students can enter one of the 4 science streams that we offer: biological and biomedical, chemical sciences, geography and geosciences, and physical sciences. Excuse me. Like our engineering programs, in the first 2 years of our science programs as well, students focus on a number of core subjects that will be the foundations of their later specializations. At the end of second year, students select their specialization for third and fourth year. And during the summer of third year, most of our students are working on summer internships or placements in labs, not just in Ireland, but overseas as well. Our Faculty of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences is the largest faculty with 12 schools, the most popular ones being business, English, histories and humanities, law, psychology, and social sciences. So Faculty of Arts and Humanities offers single honors degrees that are listed in white and joint honors programs which are listed in yellow. And the subjects range, there's a vast range of subjects, right from English, economics, history, mathematics, drama studies, film studies, law, music, modern languages, philosophy, political science, psychology, and sociology. We also have two very popular broad-based programs that are on the lines of liberal education. One is BESS, Business, Economic and Social Studies, and the other one is PPES, which is Philosophy, Political Science, Economics, and Sociology. These are extremely popular and very competitive as well. I'll be happy to answer questions if there are any particular answers around these programs. Global Business is by far the most popular program for Indian students at Trinity. This is a core business program spanning the full spectrum of international business, right from management and marketing to finance, economics, accounting, as well as strategy, while being underpinned by innovation and entrepreneurship. The program offers blended learning, ACA and ACCA exemptions, as well as full proficiency 1 exemption. These are some examples of our current exchange partners which are specific to global business. Trinity has an active collaboration with Columbia University, New York, through which students spend their first 2 years studying in Trinity and their final 2 in Columbia, and they get their degrees from both universities. These are the subject areas which are offered under the dual program. So in 2018, Trinity launched the first dual BA program with our Faculty of Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences and Columbia School of General Studies. In 2019, it has expanded to include 2 science programs, neuroscience from our biological and biomedical sciences, as well as geoscience. So the dual BA program has an earlier deadline of 2nd January, and students have to meet the requirements of both Trinity as well as Columbia. Therefore, they will need additional essays, and there is also an interview with a panel comprising of members from both universities. Like I've already mentioned, we have over 300 collaborations with top universities throughout the world where students can choose to study 1 semester or a full 3rd year of their program. These include the best universities across US, Canada, Europe, Australia, as well as Asia. Academic rigor and a transformative student experience are the 2 attributes that define education at Trinity. We offer a rich student experience through over 170 clubs and societies, including 2 of the world's oldest student societies, the HIST for history, and the PHIL, which is the Philosophical Society, which is the oldest debating society in the world as well. So here's a fun fact. I'm sure all of you, if not all, at least most of you, would definitely have watched the Game of Thrones. Now, the writers of that show, David Benioff and D.B. Weiss, met at Trinity. They were studying different master's programs, but met through one of our societies. So the point is that Trinity will offer you the chance to meet people and get involved in a student life in a way that can change the path you thought you were on and shape your future. In addition, we have state-of-the-art sports facilities, theaters, museums, and galleries all on campus. These are some of our former speakers that include illustrious personalities representing different walks of life, ranging from politics and business to films and the glamour world. Some of our recent visitors, including the 1 millionth visitor to our library, which houses the fascinating Book of Kells. Coming now to Indian society. So Trinity's Indian Society is one of the most popular and perhaps also one of the most influential student societies, which has brought Indian food, Indian festivals, music, dance, and Bollywood to the campus. Holi celebration on the front square is one of the most widely attended event in Trinity. As I mentioned earlier, the first 2 years at Trinity do not contribute to the final bachelor degree mark, They are aimed at giving our students ample opportunity to expand their horizons, pursue interests outside the classroom, network, and make friends for life. From year 3 onwards, the curriculum gets more condensed and it is all about learning outcomes, while year 4 is clearly focused on career outcomes. Our Career Services is an award-winning service that conducts over 200 workshops across the year to assist students throughout their career planning. International students in Ireland are eligible to work 20 hours a week during term time and 40 hours or more during vacations. Our graduate employability ranges between 93 to 96% depending upon the program. So here are a few things shared by our students. Medicine is one program that a lot of students are interested in. So in addition to sharing general info about our medicine program, I decided to share details about one of our current students, Mahir Sampath from Mumbai, and he joined our medicine program in 2019. His reasons to choose Trinity and his experience so far should help answer some of your questions. He is happy to be put in touch with any student who would like to know more, so I can share his contact details. So admission into Trinity's medicine program is very competitive. We only accept IB and A levels. CBSE is not accepted for admission to our program, our medicine and dental sciences program. And I can talk about the entry requirements if there are any specific questions around the medicine program.
Sorry to interrupt you, Nilanjana. Just a small update to the students. We have shared you a link. Okay. If you have any questions so far, you can use that link to raise your questions so that all these questions can be addressed at the end of this session. Please start filling the details. Thank you, guys. Ma'am, please carry on.
So Shantanu Gupta is from Modern School, Vasant Vihar. He was the Secretary of Indian Society in 2019, and he has been elected as the President of the New Society in 2020. He has recently progressed to year 3 of our Global Business Program, and Shantanu is also happy to be connected to anyone who would like to reach out. He has already been assisting several prospective students with their queries in his capacity as Secretary and now the President of Indian Society. Shantanu is a good example of how active social engagement through college clubs and societies can translate into opportunities like year-long internships. So if you note here, he got an internship with a venture capitalist firm in the second year of college, but this is something which he did not get through our career services. He got it through the finance club. So all of those opportunities will be available. The only ask from the students is to step outside of their comfort zone and try to may avail the services of as many societies as possible. That is the whole point of Trinity student experience that we pride ourselves on. Shreya Patar is from Mumbai, and she is now progressing to year 3 of what I would think a slightly unconventional program, English Literature and Philosophy. Like Shantanu, she has also made the best use of various opportunities that life at Trinity offers, and she has been actively involved in several programs. Irrespective of the fact that she's on an English program, she has been very active with our Entrepreneurial Society. She has been the Public Relations Officer for Entrepreneurial Society and also been LinkedIn Campus Editor, class rep for philosophy. So she has really dwelled into various areas of her interest and also reaping enviable rewards too, be it a summer internship, funding for her startup, or meeting the likes of the Irish PM or CEO of LinkedIn. Shreya has also agreed for her contact details to be shared with anyone who would like to connect with her to know more about life in Trinity. These are our general entry requirements, and they range between an aggregate of 77% or to 90% depending on the program. For IB, the overall points required generally range between 30 to 36 points depending on the program. But irrespective of the program, we do require 3 subjects at HL with grade 5 and 3 subjects at SL with grade 4. For A-levels requirements will range between 1A and 2Bs to 1A star and 2As if a student has 3 subjects, or between 3 Bs and a C to A star and an A, a B, and a C for 4 subjects. Everything would depend on what program you're opting for. So we have graded our programs in 3 bands, and the entry requirements are applicable accordingly. Additionally, programs like science, computer science, engineering, and business have subject-specific requirements as well. Maths in class 12th with minimum 75% is mandatory for admission to our engineering and computer science programs. For science programs, we require 2 science subjects, which could be any 2 out of physics, chemistry, biology, or maths with a minimum of 75%. For business-related programs, we accept students if they have maths in class 12th, and we would require a minimum of 75%. But if a student does not have maths in class 12th, they can still be eligible if they have a minimum of 80% in class 10th. We have an admissions matrix for undergraduate programs, and my colleague Divya will just share the link to that in the chat box for your easy reference. It is also available on the website. So we have one intake in September, and applications commence on 1st October of the previous year. All applications are online through the course page on our website, and we issue conditional offers on the basis of predicted grades and 2 academic LORs, which are mandatory. So you can simply scroll to the bottom of the page. You will find this link to apply, and you need to click on the non-EU applicants. Our tuition fee range between 20,000 to 26,000. So all programs in the Faculty of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences would be between 18 to 20,000 euros annually, and all lab-based STEM programs will cost about 26,000 euros. And the estimated all-inclusive living costs are about 14,000 for a year. We offer scholarships, and we have partial scholarships. One is Global Excellence Scholarship, which could range between 2,500 to 5,000 euros. And students have to apply. They can apply only after they have received an offer from us. And all scholarships are awarded on the basis of academic merit. Then all the programs that fall under E3 are entitled to the E3 scholarship. And these, again, are variable. They could be one-time scholarships of 5,000 euros, or they could be 4,000 euros, which are applied every year of the 4-year program, which comes to about 20 to 25,000 euros. And then we also have a unique scholarship called Foundation Scholarship. It is called Foundation Scholarship because it is as old as Trinity, and it was introduced to encourage professorships, and therefore it has a very unique structure which we have not changed. So it is meant for continuing students only. Students who are in their second year can sit an exam, and the exam is on the basis of the electives that the students would be pursuing. We award 80 to 100 foundation scholarships every year, and these are highly prestigious scholarships which will give you benefits, a range of benefits, right from substantial reduction in your tuition fee, free accommodation, and as well as a 3-course meal in the grand dining hall. And these scholarships continue for a period of 5 years. So they start from the 3rd year of your bachelor degree. They continue to year 4. If you choose to do a master's degree or a PhD in Trinity, it will continue to apply for another 3 years. That is it from my end. So I'll end my presentation by saying that whether it is Tangent, Launchbox, or the E3 initiative, we are committed to helping our students to become more inquisitive, more pioneering, and also more collaborative. So Trinity is a university with an incredible past and also an exciting future. So choose Trinity to be part of the next generation of history makers. I'm very happy to take any questions that you may have. And I'm based in Delhi, along with Divya Pandey, who is my colleague, and both of us are based in Delhi. And we have another team member, Jayashree Gopal, who's based in Chennai. So together we are very happy to assist you. I'm happy to take any questions.
Thank you so much, Nilanjana, for the session. Students, if you have any questions that you would like to ask Nilanjana, you can use the chat option, or else we have shared a link. Please raise your queries, if any, by clicking the link and fill the details. Nilanjana, could you please help us to understand what are the opportunities for part-time jobs for, to meet up their living expenses? How is the situation over there?
All right. So, see, the part-time job opportunities are definitely available. But realistically, what we advise students is that in the first year, it might be a little difficult to get the part-time jobs. But having said that, we have students who have landed up uh, good internship opportunities, good projects, as well as opportunities like research assistantships right in year one also. So the opportunities are definitely there. Our career services provides all of that help. They conduct over 200 workshops across the year to help the students not just with their post-study full-time work opportunities, but also their part-time job opportunities. So it is all listed, and the career services will help you prepare for it. What we would ask from you is to be proactive, manage your time well, and there would definitely be opportunities for you. However, we would also tell the students to look for part-time job opportunities during years 1 and 2. Year 3 is more condensed, it becomes more rigorous from year 3 onwards. So at that time, we will be seeking more of undivided attention towards your academic pursuits. But other than that, yes, the opportunities as well as the support is definitely available.
Thank you, ma'am. And how is the post-study opportunity?
You are muted. Srinivas, could you please
Hello.
repeat the question?
Nilanjana, how are the opportunities? I mean to say that the post-study opportunities for the bachelor students.
Yes, so post-study opportunities, like I've already talked about it, that really students are the most highly paid and most highly sought after in Ireland. And our graduate employability is 93 to 96%. Uh, if we look at statistically, then a majority of the students will have conditional job offers while they are working on their capstone project in the final part of their degree. So again, provided that you work with the career services and you avail their services, and you are able to send out your CV and your cover letters, etc., are in line with the way they are expected by global employers, there is no reason why you will not be able to find a job right after your graduation. So the employability which I have mentioned applies both to EU and non-EU students.
Okay, ma'am. And how about the campus placements opportunities in TCB?
All right. So one is that our career services conducts job fairs. One is the workshops to prepare the students. All the jobs, whether they are part-time or full-time, are listed. And also we have job fairs which are by subject. So we have subject-specific job fairs. Along with that, the individual schools will also be providing industry interface to the students. So for example, the business school has its own careers team which works individually with the international students as well. Our career services also has a dedicated team for only for international students. So all of that support will definitely be provided to the students. And most of our students would be working in Ireland for a while, and then they often would also choose to move outside of Ireland to other parts of Europe or to the US, and which should be easy. because most of the companies which are based in Ireland have their European headquarters, so it is possible to move to other parts of the world while working for them.
Okay, ma'am. And how is the accommodation facility for the students now? Because we need to also know about the accommodation because we usually have students under 18 years most.
Right.
So how are these facilities at Trinity?
All right. So when you mention students who are under 18, I wanted to mention about last year, which was a very particularly challenging year. Um, Challenging not just because of COVID, but also because the Irish embassy was not processing the short-term visas. So for in Ireland, parents, if they want to accompany their children to help them settle down, and most parents do for the undergraduates, most parents do accompany them. That was not possible last year. So it was sort of a double whammy, because one, that it was a challenging year because of COVID, and then the second challenge was that parents were not able to accompany their uh, children. But irrespective of that, we had um more students last year than the year previous to that, and quite a few of them were under 18. So all of that support is going to be provided. And of course, I could put you in touch, put the students in touch with some of those students who traveled last year who were under 18, and those who have traveled earlier while being under 18. So in terms of the accommodation, for the first year, we guarantee accommodation in Trinity Hall. It is not on the campus. There is no accommodation option is available on campus, because it is not possible for us to expand our um, facilities, and we are located right in the heart of the city center. So we have Trinity Hall, which is located in the best location, the poshest location in Dublin. And it is a facility only for the first year undergraduate students. It's a gated community with 24-hour support. So students as well as parents can be assured of that. And for the subsequent years, we have an accommodation service which assists the students in finding accommodation. So we will be assisting them. However, I have been with Trinity now for over 5 years, but I have not come across students in their second year looking for help. They are very, very settled and they are able to find their way around Dublin. So, but if they need help, we would be there. And also here, I would also like to mention one more thing, that Trinity is a supportive community. And as part of that, every undergraduate student is allocated a personal mentor, and that personal mentor is a senior academic within the university. Our objective is always to assign a mentor who is not teaching the students, so that he's able to offer the most objective advice. And that mentor is going to be the students' go-to person across those 4 years for any advice that they may need, whether it is personal, it may be academic, it may be professional, and also so that the mentor can also be their advocate within the university for any kind of help that they may need. So we will be providing them with all kinds of assistance. And what I generally do is, once you have applied, or even when the students are trying to find, they can write to me. I can put them in touch with the Indian Society, and then from there on they can communicate and engage to find out as much as they would want to know about the university. And also, if they are looking at a particular course, then also we have global student ambassadors who can get in touch with them, who can advise them. So we will be able to provide all that kind of help to all students.
Thank you, ma'am. Students, if you have any more questions, please unmute yourself, or maybe you can use the chat option for asking the questions. So Nilanjana would help you to clarify those questions.
I believe the students have found out all their answers to the presentation. While they try to figure out any questions, so Srinivas, what is the situation in Hyderabad in relation to COVID?
Hello.
Yes.
Madam, in Hyderabad, the situation is, in control.
Okay, good.
But then, parents are still a little worried, sending the students to abroad. By then, they're living with it as of now, because we know that completely the COVID, it cannot be go at a time, I mean, at once. So definitely proper precautions have been taken care. But then slowly the market is picking up.
Yeah. For us,
And
the students have gone last year. They came back, but irrespective of Ireland. Yeah, most of them are planning. I'm talking about the undergraduate students. Most of them are planning to go back. Some have gone already.
yeah, do we have any travel restriction now, ma'am? Because can you please also help us in understanding that?
No, there are no travel restrictions as such. Student visas comes under essential services. It has been put under essential services by the Irish government, so there is no restriction on travel for education purposes.
Okay. So now, just one last question from my end, madam. Now we have students who are pursuing 12. So when would you advise them to start their applications if they're pursuing students? At what stage they can start?
These would be passing out next year, right? For 2022, is it?
They're going to pass out in 2021. A few of them in 2022.
Those who are in class 12, I would encourage them to apply as soon as possible because our applications have been open usually during most of November. So, what they need to be mindful of is that applications are assessed on a rolling basis in Trinity. So even though our deadline is 30th of June, there is no guarantee that places will be available till that time. So I would think that those who may be interested must apply early, and the recommended dates that I would recommend to them to apply is latest by the end of March, because already we have received a whole volume of applications and offers have been made, and students are also accepting their offers by paying the deposit. So what that means is that those who apply later, it will be more competitive for them as they will be competing for a smaller number of places. So for that reason, it's always best to apply early. And of course, it is an important decision. So in case they want to do, get in touch with me or my team for a personal session, we are very happy to do that. If they would want to connect with some parents, or if they would want to connect with the students, like I said, I can connect them to the Indian Society as well as to the global ambassadors, the student ambassadors. And also, if they would want to get in touch with the academic staff, you can also do that.
Well, I have one more question from student about the actual living expenses in Ireland.
So we estimate it to be about 13 to 14. For visa purposes, they need to demonstrate 10,000 euros. But again, it depends on the kind of lifestyle that they may have. Whether they're looking at a shared accommodation or whether they're looking at a single accommodation, and whether they're eating out or cooking themselves. So keeping that in mind, I think it would vary it could be between 12 to 14,000 euros. I also see another question which says, will the university take initiative for traveling to Ireland? I'm not really sure what this means, but yes, there is no restriction. Even though as of now, our second semester is online because the Ireland is under lockdown, but students are being given visas to travel. Even though their programs are online, they can still travel to Ireland. The reason is that a lot of facilities in the campus are still accessible, like the library and several other resources. So on those grounds, the embassy is issuing visas.
Can the students apply other than IELTS? Do we have any other options, ma'am, like Duolingo?
So we accept IELTS, we accept TOEFL, we accept PTE, and we are also accepting Duolingo. It is on a temporary basis, but we will accept Duolingo as well.
Can the students apply without IELTS or PTE for conditional admission?
Yes, yes, absolutely. So they can apply only with their predicted grades and 2 LORs. With these, we will be able to give them a conditional offer. And also this year, when we are expecting the results to be delayed, so last year also we had given firm offers on the basis of the predicted grades. So there will be a lot of flexibility, both from the visa office side as well as from Trinity's side.
Well, thank you, ma'am. I think there are no more questions from the students. So students, if you have any questions, please unmute, or you can fill the details in the form that we have sent in so that we can get back to you. Ma'am, anything that you wanted to give, any inputs that you wanted to give to the students?
I covered almost everything, but yes, there are often students come up with questions after the presentation. So in case there is anything like that that you would that comes to your mind later on, please feel free to reach out to us, and we'll be very happy to answer your questions.
Sure, madam. Definitely, I'll take care of that.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot, Nilanjana, to attend and provide us so brief information and training on Ireland and about the university, courses, accommodation, internships, all the details. Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye-bye.